So today is quite an important message, more of a public service announcement than a YouTube video. And hopefully after you watch this, you can understand how dire the situation is. So allow me to address possibly one of the most terrifying, toxic, unfunny channels I have ever seen. No, actually, the most unfunny idea I've ever seen since a green man jumping down on the floor and openly stating that he's a homosexual.
I'm gay.
Okay, but on a serious note, that is pretty funny. And honestly, what I'm about to address is so toxic and terrible, I can't find the words to describe it, so I've brought along with me today the YouTube sensation, A Kind Ale War, who's going to explain to us today what horrible travesties we face as a species.
So, have you ever thought to yourself, hey, I'm liking the look of this tasty fruit here, but it doesn't quite seem murderous enough for my liking? Well, if this is a problem you're facing on a regular basis, then don't worry, I've got you covered. The way I see it, you've got two solutions to this scenario. You can either A, drop a bunch of acid, then proceed to eat your own face, or B, you can watch a spot of the annoying orange. Fucking cancer. Now, steady on here. I know that to all those out there of whom the days of puberty have long since passed you by, you'd rather insert shards of glass into your cockhole or vagina hole than to ever listen to that citrusy tosser ever again. Well, to that I say... What are you, fucking gay? Are you an actual homosexual? Aren't you at all curious about the alcohol-driven fall from grace of the irritating vegetation? Well, motherfucker, take my hand. You're about to go on the cringe adventure of a lifetime. A journey starting from television shows, all the way down to Minecraft Let's Plays, to reaction videos, to Facebook memes, to... Oh my god!
That amazing presentation you just watched was created by A Kind Ale War, an amazingly talented YouTuber with his editing. Be sure to check his channel out and subscribe to him at the end of this video. Actually, at the end of the video, I'm going to talk a lot more about him, so be sure to stick around for when I do that. So if you haven't picked up already by Ale's amazing presentation, we are going to be talking about the annoying orange. And funnily enough, the name annoying orange is quite ironic because at this point, you never really fucking see the orange. You just have GTA 5 unfunny mod let's plays with someone behind the camera with an annoying fucking voice. Holy shit, I thought I was talking about my channel for a second.
Oh yeah, doing that barrel roll. You know how Bigfoot does. Oh, excuse you for walking. Come back here. Come back here. Don't run away. Ah! Bigfoot, are you okay? Go home, Bigfoot. You're drunk. Oh, no, Bigfoot. Now is not the time to test out your new dance moves. Stop it.
Now, when I mean the Annoying Orange channel, I don't mean that. I mean the brand, the Annoying Orange, the community, the culture. A couple years ago, when the Annoying Orange was in its prime, that shit spread faster than kids ironically wearing Make America Great Again caps. If anything, it's honestly really depressing to see how much the brand of the Annoying Orange has fallen, because if you go back simply to last year alone, you had the Annoying Orange uploading nearly daily, and plus on top of that, you had this huge, diverse amount of channels uploading as well. You had the Annoying Orange Gaming, Marshmallow, Pear, Grapefruit, Passion Fruit, and Grandpa Lemon, not to include all the other sub-channels and related channels as well. And the thing is, I remember watching the Annoying Orange, well, I never really watched it, like, I'd see it in my recommended videos, click on it for about 2 seconds, and then I could feel my soul being slowly sucked away into the computer monitor, so I quickly clicked off. The problem is with Annoying Orange, right, you can only go so far with fruit with mouths and eyes on them, and an annoying voice. There's really only so much you can milk and squeeze out of it before it gets extremely repetitive, unfunny, and just redundant.
Again with another game of video, we're gonna play some Slitherio. That all rhymed. I love it. What would you ask? You asking me my name? You know my name. It is the one. It is the only. Tootie Fruity.
That's pretty much why every single sub-channel of the Annoying Orange is dead and hasn't uploaded for a year. Hopefully all these various foods have died and gone to the big buffet in the sky where they're consumed by some kind of disgusting, greasy, slobbering monster that looks like a mix between Sloth from the Goonies and Shrek. Now hear me out, right? I think the annoying orange is incredibly unfunny, cringy, and honestly just quite cancerous. But that being said, these kinds of videos really can appeal to little children. Like, I'm not talking about your average 13 or 14-year-old kid. I'm talking a 2-month-old fetus. But still, if you look at it from a technical standpoint, that still is appealing to someone. I mean, to be fair, a fetus probably can't create a YouTube account and like or dislike videos or share their opinion. They're a fucking fetus. But still, this video, this extremely unfunny, cringy style of video is leagues and miles better than the majority of little kids' videos on YouTube. These horrible cash cow videos with individuals using broken algorithms or manipulations to get really easy cash with minimal effort. And hear me out, you know, I'm not saying the annoying orange is like fucking Freddie Wong level of editing, right? Like, it's nowhere near that, but it's still decent. These people clearly put time and effort into this complete and utter garbage. So in a sense, it's good garbage, and a lot of you are probably saying at this point, Pyro, your channel's utter shit and it's clickbait cancer. You don't have a soapbox to stand on, shut the fuck up. And you're probably right about that, but white privilege, there we go, white privilege wins, guys. And in a sense, you've really got to commend how far the annoying orange brand has come, because the original videos literally consisted of the orange annoying another fruit, and then the fruit getting its insides torn out or cut in half, and it got really redundant, but it blew up. It got a shit ton of views, and props to them for trying to expand out into other genres. I mean, to be fair, it hasn't really worked for the majority of them. I can't stand 10 seconds of one of their Let's Plays because it's literally just a man with an annoying voice, and that's it. I mean, if they added some kind of face cam with the orange talking, then it might have added a bit more value to it, but honestly, there's just not really much substance there. It's just a guy with an annoying voice playing a video game. A lot of people do base their careers off their voice because they've got a really signature voice. Like, for example, Critical or Video Game Donkey, they've got these really signature voices that you can pick up on, and anything they say, the humor is pretty much amplified because of their voice. But the difference is, those YouTubers have a personality. It's something you can relate to. The annoying orange doesn't. It's just an annoying voice, and again, there's not really much substance to that. So overall, I really don't think the annoying orange is the worst thing on the entire planet. It's formed a bit of a hate circle jerk at this point, so people just go and hate on that shit without really any context or reason why. I mean, to be fair, it is cancerous, right? It's extremely toxic, cringy, unfunny, lowest denominator humor, right? A lot like my channel, but still, you know. But that said, there are still people that enjoy this, people that unironically watch this and enjoy it. And if you do, then you probably have a few synapses that aren't connected in your brain, but still, you're enjoying yourself, and what's to stop you? The people that made this have really taken advantage of it, you know, they've really just jumped on the bandwagon, they've really just pumped all those videos out, made these series, spread everything around, merchandise, television series, and honestly, I have to give them credit for that. They've really jumped the gun, and they've just taken full of what little opportunity they were given. So, as toxic as the series is, I can't really do anything but congratulate them. I do think it is really sad to see how much it's fallen though. Like, for example, a lot of you may have remembered Fred, the kid that did the really annoying voice, and again, that was pretty much it. Actually, to be fair, early YouTube days, there seemed to be a trend with characters with really annoying high-pitched voices, and that was pretty much it. That was quote-unquote entertainment in the YouTube circle for those couple of years. Trying to revive the annoying orange to its days of popularity is much like trying to kill the nameless king in Dark Souls 3 with your bare fists. Try it, you'll fucking die. So, in retrospect, I just saw someone kill the nameless king with their fists, but to be fair, look at the amount of damage he does. This is clearly some fucking high-level character, so that shit doesn't count, alright? If any of you kill the nameless king with your fists completely naked on your first new game, no overpowered character, I will actually feature it in tomorrow's video. That gives you about, less than a day. None of you are gonna do that. Thank you all so much for watching this documentary on the annoying orange. Hopefully now you're more educated and well informed that watching Annoying Orange daily will drive you absolutely insane. And special offer, if you leave a like on today's video, I'll send you an orange in the mail. An orange and the eyes and teeth of a convict, so you can recreate your very own Annoying Orange. So you made it to the end of the video, congratulations, all 1% of you. Now I'm gonna just take a few moments to jerk off A Kind Ale War as much as I can. He's an amazingly talented YouTuber with his editing and his skits and his script. A lot of love and dedication clearly goes into his videos, a lot more than mine. I mean, his name is A Kind Ale War, which is a pretty shitty name, I'll be honest with you, but he does make really good videos, and you should definitely check him out. If any of you have watched Zero Punctuations reviews, where he goes around reviewing games, Yahtzee, they're really in that vein, and I think he's actually addressed a few times that he was inspired by Ben Yahtzee to make these kinds of videos. So if you like anything in that kind of vein with the whole animation to add more of a flair to the videos, and it's not just gameplay and shit, be sure to check him out. Every single video he's uploaded has been great, and I'm probably only saying that because he thinks I'm better than Leafy, which strokes my incredibly fragile ego. Thanks a lot, AO, you old bastard.
Yes! 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 Oh, you bullshit motherfucker!